What's up everyone, it's Chris with the Little Treasury Channel. Welcome back. This is where we bring you awesome watch content at least once a week. And if you haven't already, please make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to be alerted as soon as we upload. I'm from Little Treasury Jewelers, which is located in Gambrels, Maryland. And it's where you go when you're in the know. As always, the watches that I review are for sale and can be purchased, so please see the description below to contact us. In our last video, we reviewed the brand new Grand Seiko SBGC230 the white birch, which is an absolute stunner and is rocking the watchmaking world. I recommend checking this video out just because you really have to see this. In today's video, we have a really fun and exciting piece, the highest price tag piece that we have ever had on our channel, and it will definitely be an aspirational or just purely interesting piece for some. This is also the first spring drive chronograph that we have ever reviewed, and I'm excited for you to see this. Today we are reviewing the Grand Seiko SBGC230, aka the Lion. But before we get on to the video, let's go ahead and do a wrist check. Today I'm wearing my Grand Seiko SBGA211, aka the Snowflake, which is absolutely not irrelevant now that we have the white birch out. So now it's your turn to tell me about what you're wearing while you're watching this video. So let's hear about that in the comments below. Now let's get on to the video. The SBGC230 Lion was made in celebration of the 20th anniversary of the spring drive. Grand Seiko's symbol is the lion, and this piece draws its inspiration from the strength and power of the king of the jungle. And the thought behind this inspiration is that Grand Seiko has had a goal of making the king of watches. The lion mark is an inspiration for Grand Seiko's watchmakers to develop the very best pieces that they are capable of. And this piece is meant to completely show off Grand Seiko's watchmaking skills. And while you could say that this is the king of watches, I'd say that this piece is more so made for a king. But before we move on, please make sure to smash that subscribe button. It's somewhere down there below, since we are now at 6% subscribed viewers and 94% of you are not subscribed. If just 10% of you non-subscribed folks subscribed, then that would be huge for us. So please smash that subscribe button. Now let's get on to the features. The SBGC230 Lion has a solid 18 karat rose gold case, which is meant to embody the intense strength and dignity of lions, with sharp, angular areas that represent the lion's claws, while being angled inwards for your comfort. You will find a beautiful mix of Zaratsu finish on the outer edges and small areas, with broad matte finish on the claws, and drilled lugs so you don't damage the finish as much when swapping bands. My personal measurements for the case are 44.31 millimeters wide, 17.46 millimeters thick, 49.12 millimeters lug to lug, and approximately 23 millimeter lug width, and it weighs in at 190.36 grams. The bezel is solid 18 karat gold and has a beautiful sapphire crystal insert. And for the GMT function, it has an Arabic numeral even number grade and rectangular pips for all of the odd number grade. The pushers are compact and simple with a firm but not difficult click. And the crown is a screw down as well. The dial is reddish brown with a subtle lion's mane pattern, which Grand Seiko says is proof of the king of the beasts. The markers are broad trapezoidal shapes with fantastic high polish finish on them and a stripe of lume in the center of each. Grand Seiko can be found at the top left section offset. A 30-minute subdial for the chronograph can be found at the top right section, with 3 small orange pips and a rose-toned hand to show that it is part of the chronograph function. The hour and minute hands are Dauphine style and finished to perfection, with the GMT hand having a white tip and are all in silver tone to indicate they are part of the actual time, while the chronograph second hand is rose-toned to be color-coded with the chronograph. The date aperture has a white background with a silver-toned frame and black numerals. The actual seconds can be found at the middle left section, where the second hand gracefully glides over the lion's mane and is in silver tone to match the hour, minute, and GMT. The bottom right subdial shows a 12-hour timer for the chronograph and again is colored rose tone with small orange pips to differentiate it from the normal time. The power reserve indicator can be found at the bottom left section and shows a red swoosh to indicate the power reserve is fully charged at the bottom, and 3 bars to show each full day of power. This again is color-coded with a silver-toned hand to match the normal timing set. Lume can be found on the hour and minute hands, the GMT hand, all dial markers, and every marker on the bezel. The case back is open and shows off the beautiful movement with the Lion emblem right on the rotor, which we are about to discuss, and the limited edition number around the edges. The movement is one of Grand Seiko's finest, which is the 9R96. The 9R96 is a specially regulated spring drive chronograph that instead of 15 seconds per month has an accuracy of 10 seconds per month. Grand Seiko's most highly skilled watchmakers have adjusted this piece themselves, and the chronograph's spring drive is the most complex movement that they assemble before this crazy adjustment takes place. The lion symbol on the rotor means that this piece has been adjusted by a master, and you will only find it on a few pieces. This movement has a 72-hour power reserve and 50 joules. The strap is made of crocodile leather and is in a rich reddish brown with a vivid white stitching. It culminates in a folding push-button style clasp that has the Grand Seiko logo and an 18-karat Italian gold stamp. The SBGC230 is 200-meter water resistant, but oh my God, if you take this in the water, it's limited to 100 pieces worldwide and ready to show off your absolute strength and power and come roaring into your watch box for a wonderful $42,000. Now for my humble opinion. This watch is just a beast itself and looks like something that a king or a dictator should be wearing. It looks royal and rich and is totally out of most humans' price ranges, so you will get that type of credit right away when you wear this. This watch is heavy and feels every bit as expensive as it looks, and honestly I think that that's a good thing for this piece because Grand Seiko didn't skimp on the 18-karat rose gold here. Although it is heavy, it actually is comfortable, and after wearing it for a few minutes, I was totally used to it. It is big and tall and is pretty much the maximum that I can handle on my 6.5-inch wrist, but I think that that's the whole point with this piece for sure. The texture on the dial isn't really that visible, but it is there, and I think that they did this to make the piece less busy for some. This piece has lots of subtle detail all over it, and it all just pops and shines when you look at it. The movement is incredible, and it's nice to see in a piece of this level. The watch makes a statement, and I will recommend this for anyone who really wants to show that you are successful and have great taste at the same time, and also appreciate a very finely made timepiece. Thanks for watching today, everyone. I really hope that you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please make sure to smash that subscribe button, give this video a like, and share this with your friends. We look forward to seeing you next video.